Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading for July. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I'm pulling a Celtic cross for you today, and I'm starting off with a couple of Star Code oracles. We have, how hilarious is that? We have Gemini and we have the Sun. That's quite interesting. The Sun has moved into Cancer, but it is possible that whatever transpired in your life during Gemini season, when did the Sun go into Gemini? I think the 21st of June. Something that transpired then is what is on your mind, plain and simple. It's something that you are processing and thinking about. Some of you may just have a Gemini Sun and you're watching for a different Taurus placement. And it is possible that some of you may even be dealing with a Gemini. Now, with Gemini and cross-pollinate, this talks about communication. It's a very mercurial energy because Mercury rules Gemini. It talks about sharing your ideas with another and absorbing theirs. It talks about cross-pollination of cultures, of languages, of thoughts, of beliefs, of love even. And it can definitely talk about conception. It can talk about having babies. Some of you may be trying to have babies. And if that's the case with the Sun showing up, it's a beautiful sign. So let's see what your tarot says. I'm not going to pull clarifiers today. I just want to keep these crisp and concise. Whoa, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles crossing it. All right, Taurus. In your focus, we have the Five of Swords. Recent past, we have the Hermit. Justice. In your strength. Immediate future. I'm using the Tarot of the Abyss, by the way. I haven't had time to study this deck, but it is absolutely stunning. Page of Pentacles as your immediate future. Whoa, the cards are mad. So you guys are mad. It's possible. If there's anger brewing, then it's all thanks to Cancer season. I'm a Cancer Sun, so yeah, anger is a thing. It's possible that you need to probably just do a little bit of breath work or work with lepidolite and howlite. That'll help your anger. Three of Swords. I didn't even see the card. This is how you're showing up. There's heartbreak here. There's pain here. There's something that you're holding on to, Taurus. Let's see. External influences. The Queen of Cups. Nice. Interesting. Hopes and fears. Queen of Swords. Potential outcome. Knight of Swords. I'm going to see the bottom of the deck after we finish deciphering these. Now, in the center of your reading, we have the Four of Pentacles crossed by the Five of Pentacles. This is a sense of holding back and then feeling left out. I'm calling you out. And this is a thing that a lot of us do, okay? Not giving your energy away freely because you're afraid of being burnt, because you're afraid of the past repeating itself. But then because you are not giving away your energy freely, you're obviously not getting it in return. And that is making you feel left out. If you're not going to be vulnerable, you cannot expect the other person to be vulnerable in return. Right? Since I'm not clarifying, this is going to be a very broadly based general reading, so you need to take it as it resonates for you. Now, when it comes to your focus, we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is my card of needing a shortcut to success, of doing anything in order to reach your goal. It is nothing majorly deceptive, but to an extent it is. Now, whether this is you or it's somebody you're dealing with, but there is a sense of sneakiness here. And my only advice here for you or for a cross watcher is make sure you do not betray yourself. Be as authentic to yourself as you possibly can. Now, recent past, we have the Hermit. It is possible that you were in isolation. Some of you may actually just be in quarantine. It is possible. But I feel like you have or have been spending a lot of time by yourself. I feel like that is in the past for you though. There is a sense of isolation that comes about with a deep, deep inner sense of wisdom surfacing through that isolation. Spending time with yourself and understanding what makes you tick. And almost using that knowledge to your advantage in order to make yourself a mature person, a more mature person, I should say. It could also be a Virgo that you were dealing with. Now, in your strength, we have Justice. This could be a Libra that you're surrounded with, a Libra who is your strength, a Libra who helps you understand life. It could also be for some of you, if you are in a legal situation, the judgment would go in your favor because this is your strength. It is also possible that your strength is your ability to balance life, your ability to balance heart and head, your ability to not be biased in any situations, and again, work from that place of authenticity. You see that mirroring happening here. The universe is telling you to embrace this part of yourself, that balanced state, and let go of any kind of sneakiness. I'm not saying this is you, it could be anybody. But if it is you, then this is a little piece of advice. Now, when it comes to your immediate future, we have the Page of Pentacles. I did mention if anybody is trying to have a baby, that's again a very good sign. The Page of Pentacles usually does represent a child. But I feel like there is a sense of starting something afresh. There is a sense of being curious enough to teach yourself something brand new and then eventually becoming a master at it. It is a sense of doing your homework, of studying something, of doing research. So maybe some of you are applying for higher education, or some of you are getting into a new relationship and it's still at its baby stage. And some of you may be getting into a new job description and you may feel like you're not good enough, but you're in training and you will get better and better at it. Now, how you're showing up to this reading is quite surprising to me. You're showing up as the Three of Swords. You remember I said some of you excuse me, may have been in isolation in the past, and that isolation could have been self-imposed because of heartbreak. You remember the center of your spread, the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, holding back and then being upset because that energy, your energy that you weren't really expressing, wasn't mirrored back to you. There is a sense of pain here that you're holding on to. There's a sense of disappointment almost. Now, Cancer season comes with its ups and downs. It's a roller coaster. It is a very emotional sign. So July, most of July as a whole, can be a very emotional month. A lot of deep-seated fears and triggers and traumas come to the surface for you to deal with them and address them and fix them. So whatever it is that you are carrying, don't be ashamed of it. Work through it and make sure you don't carry it forward to the next season, because you want to keep evolving, right? You don't want to keep demoting yourself. Now, external influences that you may or may not be aware of. We have the Queen of Cups. Now, this could plain and simple be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, particularly a Cancer, because this is a Cancer card. This could be somebody around you who has a lot of love for you. It could even represent a mother or a mother figure. It is someone who has your back. The Queen of Cups holds the most amount of love in his or her heart as any one person can for another. So this being your external influence, it means most definitely that someone truly, truly cares for you. You would know who that is. Now, your hope and fear is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can be an air sign, particularly a Gemini. But this being a hope or a fear, it could go two ways. It could mean that you are hoping to function more from a place of the mind, so you can set healthy boundaries for yourself, so you don't have to go through what it is that you did go through in the past, which I think is very wise. This could also be a fear. It could be a fear of having boundaries set against you. You know what I mean? Because again, I keep going back to this with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. It's like, you know how when you build a wall around yourself, right? You've made a castle for yourself and you've built like a fortress. You've made it into a fortress. That there's a massive giant wall around you. You are keeping enemies out, but you're keeping friends out as well, and you're keeping yourself stuck. You know what I mean? You need to take life with a pinch of salt. It's not going to be sunshine and rainbows all the time. So if you accept life for its roses and its thorns, is when you will become a more wholesome being. That's what I'm getting here. Now, if I can grab the card. Your potential outcome, we have the Knight of Swords. I see action. I see swift communication. Mercury, thankfully for once, isn't in retrograde. So I see movement. I even see travel. We do have a lot of Gemini mercurial energy happening here. So you may have Gemini heavily in your chart. But I feel like whatever may have begun in Gemini season, there's almost like there's a super boost that's being added to it. You would know what this is for you. And this could also relate to a conversation that you may have been waiting to have with somebody, and it may have like stalled, but I see that coming about. Now, bottom of the deck, we have the Wise One, which is the Hierophant. We have the Lovers, we have the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of, there are two Three of Swords, you see? And they've both shown up for you. And we have the Six of Cups. This could talk about love. It could talk about a soul tie. The Devil for me sometimes talks about a karmic relationship. It could also be a twin flame. It could be a sense of having that bond with somebody that you can't shake till you learn the lesson. Whatever lesson it is that the universe has planned for you, till you learn that lesson, you can't break those shackles, right? So this could point to that. Or it could just be a softer, nicer relationship for you, because we have the Hierophant, which talks about a higher level of commitment. And the Six of Cups, which talks about a soulmate. It could be someone you've known in your past life. And the Three of Swords. It could be that this person has been through the same amount of pain as you have, which is why you connect. So, let's get a couple of tea leaves to close off the reading for you. Not going to attempt to shuffle. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Alright. So, the Five of Swords. It's possible that this isn't your energy. It's possible that it is somebody that you are surrounded with and you are focused on that. You are focused on that person and how they may be deceiving you. So, stay focused on that and make sure you're removing people from your life that don't belong there. Okay. We have July. Stunning. Beautiful. I'm going to get one more for this. What's happening in July? Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Stunning. Look at that. Beautiful. I would expect July to be a beautiful month for you, Taurus. All right, let's get one more. Vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. I did feel this. I don't know if I should put this on the Hermit or the Three of Swords, but let's just keep it here. There is an energy that is still circling you. It may have been in the past, but I feel like it is still in your energy field and you need to remove it after you work through it, of course. Dog barking, advice from a friend. It's possible that that friend is a water sign, like I mentioned earlier, but let's see if you should take that advice. Quill, get back to the basics. I feel like you should. I feel like this person is going to give you like a bigger picture perspective of what it is that you're going through. All right, Taurus, that was your reading. I hope it helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.